Hi, I'm Vila Lucas, and I'm here with Eden Hirschberger. We are talking about the benefits of the Empower Thyself Initiation program, and specifically how it helps with your flame, your fuel, and your glow. So that's your connection to true self, your connection to life purpose. And then in this video, we're diving into the glow, which is your impact on the world. So with this, there's kind of that immediate impact. There's like, you know, what is it like in your daily life, that kind of microcosmic aspect of the glow, how your energy moves and impacts people around you. And then there's that kind of bigger picture glow, which is how your work in the world, you know, the impact that you can make having had this expansion of the Empower Thyself Initiation boost. So Eden, where do you want to go? What do you want to talk about?
Oh my gosh. Well, just talking about the Empower Thyself Initiation and just literally the way that it's transformed the way that I work with my own self and my own energy and understanding myself, because that was something that I didn't have any awareness of coming to this class, is being able to understand the like ins and outs of my own energy and how it changes throughout the day and how it's impacted by others.
So we're talking more about that kind of day in, day out kind of energetic impact. So great. So what was it like before, before initiation? How would you say you were both impacted by energy around you, and how did your energy impact and interact?
I took in a lot of other people's energy, and I took it on too seriously, and, didn't understand the difference between what was mine and what was theirs, and, what was my responsibility to work with, and, understanding like, oh, I can actually make a choice in how I take that in. Okay, all right. And so after initiation, it took a couple months of really understanding, like, literally the, like, highs and lows of my energy, and being able to, not take somebody's, like, offhanded comments so seriously and not take it in so personally, and being able to literally create an energetic, I want to say, foundation to stand on and be able to make empowered choices to shift my energy, literally. Yeah.
So you would say that going through the initiation program really helped you to be able to do that?
Yes,
cool.
Absolutely.
Tell us more.
Being able to identify, like, okay, I'm having kind of an energetic crash because of something that somebody said, like, I'm carrying around this thing, like, okay, I'm going to take my 5 minutes and go off into another room and, like, literally refresh my energy and come out cleaner and stronger and brighter than before.
Wow. And how did you do that? How did you do that?
Well, literally with the tools that you're handed down in this initiation program. It's incredible.
So in 5 minutes, you could actually make a shift like that?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
In the middle of a work day? In the middle of a work?
Anytime.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing. So then what was that like for you then, having this new way of operating?
Like mind-blowing. It's like having a secret weapon.
Yeah.
It's like having a superpower suddenly. You're like, oh, yeah, you guys are going to throw something at me? Well, hold up. I can just...
Well, it just reminds me of, and I know there's certain situations where, something can go on in an interpersonal dynamic that can just change the mood. It can change the color. It can change the whole experience of a day. And for some people that might take them out for a whole day or 2 days or a week, right?
Yeah, I definitely experienced that quite a few times in my life. And coming to the place of being able to know myself and master myself really helped those interactions, because I'm like, oh, I can be strong in this area and not be impacted and not people please and not do those things that, we as humans in society do to each other.
Yeah.
And that's taking it to kind of more of a macro place.
So yeah, and that's what I was going to ask next. So then how has that impacted people around you, people who know you, other people in your life? How's it impacted your relationships?
Oh, man. It is, there's definitely been some that have been like, oh, nope, I'm out. I can't handle that level of authenticity. And there are some who stuck around and have been able to engage with me on so many different levels that I never thought that we would go to in relationship. And I'm so grateful.
And transform accordingly.
Yes.
Right? Like,
yes.
Oh, wait, what is she doing? She's doing something different. You mean I can live differently too? Like,
yes.
What?
Yes.
Hold on. What's that? I want that.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Which is a huge part of the glow, is is setting an example for how to live from that more authentic place and what we can give to ourselves and to the world when we move from there.
Yes.
Instead of moving from a place of, like we were talking about in the first video, that empty shell that's just trying to do what I'm supposed to do and please the people and toe the line and, whatever. That doesn't really get us anywhere. That's not how we're designed. That's not how we're built. Yeah. And when we understand oh, wait, if I really connect to who I really am and work from there, then the light that shines forth from me, it is what, brings that joy, brings that fulfillment that really is the fundamentals of what we're seeking in this life. So would you agree with that?
I am forever changed by exactly that. Yes, it's hard to try and put that shell back on, I will say. Try and crawl out of it, no, that's not for me.
Yeah. And really, and helping give other people permission to do the same.
Yeah.
And honestly, it's saving lives, is demonstrating that we don't have to live that other way. We don't have to live that empty shell life. We can be the truth of our own light. We can live that way and be thriving from that place.
Yes, it is absolutely possible.
Thank you so much for talking with us, Eden.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.